Camera rolling. In 3, 2, 1, action.
Molweni ekhaya, igama lami MK, ubukele iLeadership Insight. Namhlanje andihamba ndedwa, I'm with Mr. Monde Mzimkhulu, who is a political leader, who is also a leader kwi-community and also nakwezo shishino. So namhlanje he is our guest and Mr. Monde kunjani se?
Siyaphila kuhle kunjani?
Ndiyaphila nami. Whoever that's watching ekhaya akayazi ukuba ngaba ngubani lo azofunda kuye namhlanje. So benicela usinikeze some background njengawe briefly.
Okay. Ndingumonde Mzimkhulu as sawutshilo. Firstly, ndibulise kwi-MK podcast, to your host and the production team, and to the viewers and subscribers of the MKSA kwi-YouTube. Ndingumonde Mzimkhulu, ndizalelwe Eastern Cape kuQumbu, but currently ngihlala la ePolar Park eMhlongoview. Umonde Mzimkhulu, it's a community activist.
Iza ngapha iyavela
senza njani sayithatha bekhona usayqhubekisa.
Ndingumonde Mzimkhulu, ndibuya eEastern Cape kuQumbu, but currently ngihlala la ePolar Park kwi-area kuthiwa kuseMhlongoview, abanye bayazi ukuthi i-Block C according to Policing Forum. Umonde Mzimkhulu yi-community activist. Eligama lobu leader, will debate it later, but I believe I'm a community activist.
Okay.
Yes. The community activist that has passion with local economic development. Currently, I'm secretary web branch Kasanko, South African National Civic Organization.
Okay.
Ward 57. I'm also the founder member Mhlongoview Community Development Organization that deals with the socio-economic development of young people at Block C.
Okay. Yes.
In terms of business, I'm the owner. I'm the managing director of Monde Mzimkhulu Investments, a company that deals with retail management.
Okay.
Yes. I'll explain later why I started that company. I'm also the branch executive committee member of African National Congress. So that is Monde Mzimkhulu, and also other business interests. I'm also a executive committee member of a investment group called iCabinet yaseMhlongoview.
Okay.
So I think that explanation gives a background of
likhulu profile lakho likhulu kwaye linizi. So what actually inspired you into becoming a leader with community and also like a political space?
Okay. As I said, I did not want to become a leader, but I'm coming from a school of thought where when you see a problem, you must identify a possible solution.
Okay.
You don't complain about the problem repeatedly, because you'll end up becoming a problem yourself. So we have a problem here in South Africa of unemployment. We have more than 30% the unemployment rate of South Africa, of which 67% is young people. So that is a problem.
Yes.
It's a crisis, by the way.
Yeah, it's a very huge one.
But now, what do you do about that? Do you go to meetings? Do you go to social media? Do you go and blame everyone, blame government? You have this, you understand? So that's where I became actively involved to say, there are no job opportunities, there are no business opportunities. Then what do we do? Do we sit down and do nothing? Then that's where I became actively involved on economic development and growth programs in Mhlongoview. Hence, we formed Mhlongoview Community Development. We wanted to be the solution to the problems that are facing the community. Then when you have an idea there, or a vision to solve a particular problem,
Yes.
people will identify you as a leader.
A leader. Okay.
Yes. So
okay.
it's not like I wanted to be.
You
a
wanted
leader.
to be one.
Yes.
Okay.
People saw leadership on me.
No. Kuyavakala. You mentioned ukuba ngaba you are also part of leadership yeSANCO. Yes, kwiSANCO. Abantu abaninzi ababukele ekhaya, I know thina abantu abatsha, especially le generation yangoku, we are that ignorant when it comes to ama structures anjena, and also when it comes to ama politics. So iSANCO i-organization eyenza ntoni, like intoni nje, ngicela unikeze some briefing nje ngeSANCO.
Okay. iSANCO, it's a civic movement. It mobilizes the community as a whole for bread and butter issues. It's not a political movement, but it has political interest. For example, we have the MK podcast. I think it's a first of its kind here in neighborhood.
Yes.
Then as iSANCO, your Department of Communication, Information and Communication, your Department of Economic Development should be curious about programs like this. They should be able to develop programs that will talk to the economics of podcast, because it's a body podcast now, they are cool in South Africa.
Yes.
I was reading when I was going through EMKSA go YouTube ukuthi actually podcasts are becoming now news channels. 27% of the population of South Africa but depend on podcasts for information.
For information, true.
Now
true.
it is the role of a functional and active SANCO to ensure ukuthi programs like this get space and they get attention, and they get attention by government in terms of support, be it human resource support, financial support, or whatever support, so that abantu abasha can see that there's something that is happening positively ekas, because we are preoccupied by things that I believe are not in the interest of our development and growth.
Yes.
So basically iSANCO structure is a neutral that supposed to champion needs and aspirations of the people of the community, irrespective of your religion yako, irrespective of your political affiliation.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So ngawapi ama personal qualities that you think are essential for bangaba umntu abe leader that is effective?
Personal qualities.
Yes.
You must have attention to detail, because Maui leader, I don't think you must be an all-rounder. You must stand for something. But the challenge that we have today, when we say someone is a leader, we're not sure whether it's a political leader, a social leader, or economic leader.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes. Yes.
That's the problem that we have. Ilena namdiphele sometimes in the buza abantu abathi monde, you would find, because abantu bayanibona ukuthi in terms of economics I'm able to express myself clearly ukuthi I believe this is what needs to be done to make sure that EMK podcast must be a profit maximizing entity. But umuntu ebenivele ndithetha kwi-issues of economics, kuzawuthi maku-electwa i-street committee phana esithetha nge-drain and so on, uzawuthi sifuna labhuti. You understand?
Yes.
That's the problem that we have. We don't differentiate ukuthi abantu bagood for which position. A political leader is the one who's supposed to mobilize the community on political issues. What are the political issues? You understand?
Yes.
We have service delivery problems, sewage, electricity, youth development, all these things. It's someone who's supposed to mobilize all these people to ensure that there is a program of action to respond to those challenges that are facing the community.
Okay.
Then economic leadership. We have the issue of unemployment, inequality, and business opportunities. We need someone who will come up with a clear plan on how do we take young people out of poverty? How do we take young people out of the unemployment? So someone who understands the economy, someone who understands what needs to be done for small businesses to compete with other big businesses that are now coming to a township economy. Let's make, for example, we can see now malls are coming and shopping centers are coming to
Emakas, yes.
But
yes.
if now bekune economic leadership in our area, bekumele sine program of action that responds to big businesses coming to
ama-townships wethu,
because isikhuliswe thina ngomama abathengisa izitokisi wethu ama-chips and so on. Some of us are graduates because of those township economy, but because there's a lack of economic leadership, sivuyela nje ukuthi makuzovula uBoxer there's employment opportunities.
Yes.
But what you are focusing on kukusupplier only labor. You are not supplying investment. You are not supplying business opportunities. You understand?
Yes.
So I think ngiyazama ukudifferentiate.
You are.
Let us go to social leadership. Okay. In terms of social leadership, you know ukuthi entertainment industry la South Africa contribute a lot in GDP as a South Africa.
Yes.
So how many people are able to compete with people like Atamo Fukata, or make, for example, abantu abanjalo who are known event organizers and so on? Now we organize bashes only for Obumnandi and so on. But what are the economic benefits or business benefits of organizing those things? Because at some point we must translate whatever that we are doing into a profit maximizing event.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
We have challenges of gangsters, we have challenges of drug and substance abuse. It has become normal kwindawo yethu ukuthi we start Thursday, ladies night, phuza Thursday, Friday, siyasela Saturday, Sunday, mkhodo Monday. We are only sober Tuesday and Wednesday. You understand?
Yes.
Where are the leaders to respond or to run campaigns that talks to the issue, yes, social ills and this adversary? So I'm trying to differentiate these because we need to understand when we say Umonde is a community leader, you need to ask Umdomai Umonde a community leader, Umbosba, is it you calling him a community leader because of involvement with politics
yes.
Or involvement with economic development and growth, or he's a good party organizer, host amabheshe and so on. So that's why we differentiate those things, so that when we go forward we know who our leaders are and how we define them.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I know. No, man. I think there's a lot that we need to learn, especially Tina Singabantu abatsha, when it comes to leadership. Yabo, because I've experienced nam kuma gatherings eske saya kuwo. Yabona, whenever kuthethwa nge-leader we always thinking of politics, but okay, when we are talking of a leader kushukuthi kudingakala some ward committee, kudingakala some street committee, ngawo ama-leaders lawo, or kufuneka one ukuthi makayojoyina i-CPF. Yabona, ngawo ama-leaders esiwaziyo thina lawo. But then when as a leader ngawaphi ama biggest challenges okay wadibana nawo, and then wabuya wasolve kanjani? Be it kukwi-politics, be it kukwi-business okanye kukwi-community.
I think eyona challenge ignorance youth. I think in 15 years in party community structure.
Okay.
Problem in nayo youth is not participating with community programs. And when I speak of youth, I speak of youth as a Polapakwe Ward 57 as a whole.
Okay.
We find ourselves being led by 55-year-olds and upwards, not because they don't want to pass the baton, because of our own ignorance. Because in South Africa, MK, it's a constitutional democratic country. As your country monarchs ukuthi if ukuphethe ubaba kaMonde, then maseke phuma kuzawungena uMonde and so on.
Yes.
Leaders are elected constitutionally and democratically. Sinabantu nje, if community leadership nabantu abayi-10, you will find ukuthi 10 of them are old people. It's because of lack of participation by young people. And I always say ukuthi abantu abadala abazosuka ku-meeting space bayolanda abantu abasha phi ethavern and say Izano's leader. They will be doing injustice kwi-community. So that is point number 1, a lack of participation. That is my challenge, because my fear is masebe retire labantu abadala bethi bahlala phansi kanye bephelelwa ngamandla, who's going to lead the community yethu? Are we all going to be these young people esibaziyo ukuthi from Thursday abatholakali, nothing is being done with community? My second challenge, I'm a politician and I'm a community activist. There are things that you see ukuthi these ones don't need politics. If, let's say, for example, Kunem project here that says we need to market or to do an advert for this shopping center.
Okay.
Comrades will rather get someone who knows nothing about marketing, who knows nothing about information and communication technology. But because he's politically connected, he wears a particular organization t-shirt, they will make sure Guti, we are a major for that. At the expense of the people that we know, Guti, those are experts of that party.
Of that particular project, yes.
I'll make one example here. When we formed this organization called Mhlongo View Community Development, see, for me, in the last months of previous councillor, we worked well because okay, Councillor Nomshato.
Okay.
We're coming from the same organization.
Yes.
Okay. And okay, after the elections, the party now, the councillor did not come from the organization that we're coming from. Councillor Tino emerged.
Okay.
And we're running this NPO. Ibine relationship with the councillor. You understand?
Yes.
When the new councillor came in, we went as an NPO, present ourselves, present our vision. And because of this thing that we are coming with, it's very important. It will make things easy for him. He will focus on service delivery, on other things, but in terms of youth development, economic development, will make things easy for him.
As Mhlongo View.
As Mhlongo View NPO. But now, because you know political dynamics, certain comrades, because Mabefunugu discredit her, it went as if now I'm working with an opposition. We understand?
Yes.
So those are the challenges that we are facing. We have people who do not understand separation of power. Uguti, politics start here and ends.
It's pele up. Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So that's another challenge that is delaying the progress in communities zethu. People are so attached to politics. Abangas understand, you not understand. At some point, comrades, for example, there were a lot of things, good things that your previous guest said there. If now, let's say, Jingalogo this mention and city is doing good here and here, because I know which political party is coming from.
Yes.
I'll be seen as I'm praising or I'm promoting someone.
Political party.
So that's the challenge. That's why Ipola Park is not growing at a pace where it's up. If it's growing, by the way, it's because we have people abanga understand the politics and they present themselves as they understand politics. So those are the two main challenges that we are facing as a community.
Okay, so are those people from a group yabantu abatsha or kule group le yabantu abadala who have been into a struggle kunye nama politics from the get-go?
You see, it's everywhere. Youth and veterans and you understand? Because this thing in politics, when someone wants to deal with you, You understand?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's everywhere.
Okay, yeah. I know. No kuyavakala. So given that ke ngoku kune like kwi-community yethu we are facing challenges esingayaziyo nokuba we are either developing or stuck endaweni eyi-one. You are a leader, and also there's amanye leaders from different organizations, not political parties but different organizations. Ngawaphi amanye approach eniwazamayo to say maybe councillor, here we are existing, since this izinto so we need you to come in uzo support kanje ngawapha amanye ama approach eniza nawo, given that lawo kuqala benize nawo awasebenzanga because he's not assisting in any way so far. So zikhona ezinye indlela eniziplanile to say, okay, now that si approach kanjena asafumani assistance, this is how we are going to approach it, because ekugqibeleni abantu abadala bazokhula baguge bachone, and then we are going to be stuck with community engena development. Community nje ungayazi ukuthi is it going right or it's going left or yemuva or yaphambili. Now we know, I mean, like kungoku we know the enemy that we are going to face maybe in the next 10 years. Why singaziprepare ngoku, or if siyaziprepare zeziphi indlela esiziprepare ngayo, given that whatever that we are trying ukuba ngaba sizoyi-engage ngayo ibuye ingasebenzi because of politics ne. How do we then take out politics and say sifuna ukudevelop community, be it you are coming from mention parties, you are coming from ANC, you are coming from EFF, you are coming from PA, or you are coming from UDM, or you are coming from MK. How do we then work together as lama parties are different? Quick goal yokuba must develop a community, like zikhona meetings that are being held in discussion of ideas anjalo.
Yes, as I mentioned, Usango, it's open to everyone. But unfortunately, due to previous experiences and maybe we alliance with the ANC, anyone who's not ANC,
yeah,
of which it's understandable, because some people are saying it's ANC, but now it's coming on different cap. Siyafika's meeting any. The first thing that we hear, without hearing any of our issues being addressed,
yes,
Viva ANC.
Viva ANC.
Yes.
Okay.
Sanko ideally bekumele nguye okwazi ukudibanisa all these contradicting people or political organizations.
Yes.
Number two, we're in the process of lobbying ward councillor, because ward councillor is coming from a certain political party, but Masege elected as a ward councillor. He is the father of the ward. We were in the process of lobbying him, but to say we want to have something like Mosmakali financial year government nationally. We have something that is called State of the Nation Address, that is done by the president.
Yes.
Where the president sets the tone for the country in terms of economics, politics, security, and everything. We are sure this is what we have achieved in the previous financial period, and this is what we want to achieve in the next financial period. The same applies with province. The state of the province. The state of the city address. Now we want to lobby Councillor Dino to have something that is called State of the Ward Address.
Okay.
But now, Sityasobona, this platform, the MK podcast, we thought to go to now, man, this is an opportunity for us to work with the MK podcast to say why leadership insights and so on. Kungaqali kuze the political head of this, where Councillor Dino will come and tell us what is the role of a council, what is the state of young people in Ward 57, what is the state of businesses in Ward 57, how many matric learners we have in this academic year, what is the plan in terms of pass rate, quality, and so on, so that when you invite people like us, Nabo Fire, we speak, we take tune from the broader state of the ward address.
Yes.
Because now sizopiteka if you will call ufaya obuya from make help a learner to become a student,
yes.
Then quickly you invite umuntu othetha a totally different thing. I-listeners zakho now besamamele lena ngokusezomamela le. Kanti now if we get you give the councillor a 2-hour audience here, he addresses us on economic matters, on social matters, on political matters, on education and so on. Masekeketile your team near highlight ukuthi this is what he spoke about on education, this is what he spoke about on health and social development, this is what he spoke about on sports, arts, recreation, arts and culture.
Yes.
Then when you invite us community leaders, you ask questions based on what the councillor said. Monday, you are saying you are a business person, your interests are in economics. This is what the councillor said. He said there it's only 50% of young people who are working in Ward 57. This is the fact, because it's coming from the councillor. He has all the facts.
The facts, okay.
Akathethi njengomonde because I'm guessing the councillor has facts. He knows how many people are living in this ward. He knows how many young people are doing matric. What is the previous pass rate? How many teachers and so on. Then when I come here, I engage based on the challenges he spoke about or on the opportunities he said are available for the people of Ward 57. Then it will be easy now for your listeners or the people of our community to say, these guys are speaking what I've been interested on. That's how now you start to win young people. Because at some point in Jabang Sisho, not all young people are not attending meetings because they're ignorant.
Okay.
When they go to those meetings, bafika sikhuluma nge-sewage, sikhuluma nge-electricity, sizilwela nje umuntu uthuka enye liter and so on.
Yes. Of which thina sifumana uba irrelevant lesizele apha. Yes.
So at some point in meetings zethu most of the times are irrelevant. We are not discussing what needs to be discussed given the current social economic challenges are facing the country and the community yethu. So the question yakho ukuthi we're planning to approach a councillor, but now we are going to the drawing board ukuthi how can we work with organizations like you and lobby other like-minded young people to ensure ukuthi we work together with the council, because I think he's the only person who's able or will be able to unify us towards I'm not saying other political parties because I know Izabangati I'm marketing someone and so on.
Yes.
But at this moment I think nguyongakwazi ukubiza a meeting where everyone can come kungazuthwa no uyibizwe political party ethile.
Okay, as the father of the ward.
Yes.
Okay, I know ngiyavakala. You've mentioned indaba yama information of which councillor bekufanele bangabunayo, such as employment, ukubanga employment yakwiward yakhe ime kanjani, esikolweni how many matriculants esinazo, zingaphi graduates esinazo that are not employed and stuff, and also nama businesses that are around kwiward yakhe. Yabon, and with also nendaba yama shopping centers that are coming kuma communities, zibulala those businesses that you've mentioned earlier, ubangaba mhlambi kunomama ozizamelayo ngestand sakhe bayamsusa ngoku because sekumele kube ne development ekuzofanele ubangaba mayibe khona phana. Now umntwana akasakwazi bangaba makaeva city. Now why not lama organizations such as Imhlongo View collect le database to say, okay, ngo 2025 we have got abantwana abayenza matric kwisikolo esiso abayi number eso from iward eso, and then kuzo zonke izikolo, and then si shift from abantwana abayenza matric and say we've got ama graduates akangaka under this faculty, be it science or technology or in Tonton, but then this is the database that we have, and then sisuke from up and say we've got ama small businesses I number so ngumsebenzi esiwenze as as i-organization ndenza umzekelo ngemhlongo view, why ningayi approach ngaleyo ndlela leyo, so that when you come ku councillor you come with information that is going to be relevant, even if sekazi meeting to us ku community, because the moment I was a busy meeting vele sive ngamasurich nani we not going to pay attention, sizozibhekela nje and then sijongele side. But then should it be ezizinto ezis-affectayo such as ama-businesses, such as education and also employment, why kungagadarwa information enjalo, so that mase nathi nisloba as abantu abatsha we know ukuba okay, whatever that's going to be discussed phayana, it's something ezobe relevant and that's going to be benefiting us as abantu abatsha. Why kungekabikho ama developments anjalo approaching to i-councillor, if ever sewakhona ngicela unishare.
Okay. We once came with something that is called Iward Development Plan.
Yes.
Iward Development Plan, we wanted to talk about what the type of Ward 57 we want to see in terms of sports, arts, culture, education, health, and so on.
Yes.
But now the limitation is human resources, manpower, financial resources, because all these things, information gathering, it takes time and it needs money when you're doing data collection.
Yes,
you understand. And the reality is there are people who are paid to do that. There's a councillor, there's a ward committee. Those people constitutionally are the people who are supposed to give us the data that we want. Our responsibility is, councillor Magebi's meeting, you go there and ask, how many businesses do we have? Ubuza kumntu nawe in local economic development. How many local businesses do we have? Okay. How many businesses do we have here? At is 100. How many spaza shops? How many salons? How many ndondo? How many are locally owned? But I promise you won't get that because of what I said earlier.
Yes,
political deployment.
Yeah. So I think we should also extend the invite kuma ward committees, ne? Because I think go research kuma ward committees kukumdu oku department ye health, kunomdu oku department ye education, kunomdu oku department ye sports angithi. I think those people ngabo abangakwazi ukusinikeza ama numbers to say, okay, if ever when you are ward committee and then oku department ye education, you should know bangaba how many grade 12s do we have this year. You should know bangaba how many graduates do we have this year. How many even under or postgraduates now. But we need a database also, so that when we go ku councillor, we go there simnikeza ama facts kuphela or simnikeza ama numbers kuphela. Sisithi this is the report that we have ngokwe ward 57 and then this is the vision that we have ngokwe ward 57. Yabona? So how do we then as a community come together sizo create a report enjalo?
Okay. My suggestion ile ne ukuthi I hope ukuthi maybe one day you will invite the ward councillor. After we invite a ward councillor, you will get all these things. He will give you everything that you want.
That I want, okay.
Yes, I hope so. I think he will give you everything. Ne?
Yes.
Then you invite each and every department. Example in the National Parliament, President Ramaphosa would come and give you State of the Nation address. But akazungena deep on economics, akazungena deep on education, akazungena deep on, you understand?
Yes.
Then there will come ministers now ezizawungena into detail. Uguti, when the president was saying this, he meant this. This is how we are going to achieve it. These are the challenges. These are the opportunities. After Councillor Dino has came, you invite each and every member of the ward committee.
Okay. Yes.
You will understand now what you have ward committees or people just sitting on those positions. Because now Uzabubabuzo, Councillor Dino said this. What is the detailed plan now? Uguti, we have MK podcast, do you know about it? Wathola ukuthi someone was responsible for Masiti le department ifola under information and communication technology.
Okay.
Uyayazi ukuthi do we have a podcast here? We understand what has he done? We understand, okay, where's now also understand what are the challenges, what are the opportunities, and so on, and what he thinks must be done to address any issues. Then from there, ubiza ward committees. Ubiza tina now to say, no, we heard, man, there is a challenge on that department. Asizi sizoblame sithi hayi anazi next sithi there is a challenge on education. You are telling us ukuthi buhle buzile pass rate yakhona ayisadluli ku 80%. Sifika thina, we have programs that can assist grade 12s. We understand,
yes,
to make sure ukuthi we reach 100 pass rate, but a quality one also qualifier to go to the top class universities that we have in South Africa. That thing, we can only develop programs that talks to in needs and aspirations zabantu balapha South Africa if we get information from the relevant authorities. In this case, the relevant authority is the ward councillor and the ward committee.
No,
because if what I've noticed in meetings is council, the only thing ekuzokhulunywa ngayo phana is water, sanitation, projects. Then economics get little platform. Uguti what economic direction are we taking as what? Sine issue of foreign sponsorships. Sine issue of big businesses that are wide owned that are coming to our area. What is the battle plan? How do you defend umama ukhulise umntana for the last 20 years from this? Because these guys are managed, they are well planned. Abave bafike nje bazongena ePola Park. There's a bene strategy, bazo implement strategy. You understand?
Yes.
So there are people who are responsible for that. But asizoloko sithetha kanje, we need people who are relevant. Who are the relevant people? The councillor and the ward committees.
Okay. Mr. Dino, you've heard it for yourself, sir, and also with ward committee yako. Please, Mr. Dino, after we've invited you to our podcast, we'd also like for you to actually organize for us to have a sit with your ward committee so that we can hear some action plans based on the question that the community and also the leaders and also the young people have got, more especially when it comes to the development of our community. Mas benikalela bangaba start break kancane. Yeah, sicela ukuthatha break kancane. Welcome back bafethu, welcome back community, welcome back zinkokheli, welcome back bantu abatsha. Sino Mr. Monde Mzimkhulu, and it's getting heated, it's getting politically heated. Let's sizama conclude the show or the podcast, ne? So how do you then mentor and inspire the next generation of our leaders wena as Umonde Mzimkhulu?
Okay. There is I think you went 2 weeks back to
yes.
Some of you. If you can go there, there's a lot of economic activities that are happening. We have a newly established cleaning company, Mhlongoview cleaning company that is trading as a Spring Fresh cleaning company.
Okay.
That is one of the things that I'm doing on these young people. It's 7 unemployed youth. So what I did, I mobilized other business leaders, business associates to say, let us avail funds, let us assist these young people. Let us create a business plan for them. Let us register a company for them. Because some of them have worked as domestic workers. They have skill in terms of cleaning and so on.
Yes.
But into banganayo uguti, how do we create our own company, because if usebenzele i-cleaning company, it means you can do whatever efunwayo, but what we don't have maybe management and leadership experience or financial backup yokuthi uform your own company.
Okay.
So that company is registered. Ibine first car wash last Sunday, of which it was successful. They are continuing tomorrow. By the way, they are namhlanje. They were doing most of cleaning services. So to mentor them, ne, sibafundisa on how to turn an idea into a profit making product. So we always sit on Fridays. Namakrotmanyana sekasi esibiza ngoba si cabinet.
Okay.
Yeah. We talk business, strictly business. You understand that?
Yes.
We allow them ukuthi baphuphe. Even alamajita sekhona nesithi ngonyawupe. We go sit there over a cigar and a bottle, because for young people ukuze bak understand bangabikho hostile, kumele ube kule level
abakuyo. Yes.
You allow amajita abophe izinto zawo, you allow umuntu eze ne-drinksanyana zakhe, then i-environment ibe relaxed, then that's where you take them bit by bit. So that's the approach that we are using to mentor abantu abatsha, but we are focusing only on business for now, because we believe if we can win back the economy of this area,
yes,
it will be easy for other people to join what you are doing, because it doesn't help ukuthi ubiza abantu bemeetingini but bayakubona even when economically and financially you are not progressing, or you don't have sound knowledge about these things that I'm talking about.
Yes, yes, sir.
So those are some of the programs that we have. Yeah.
Okay. So advice that you would give to a young person who's like aspiring into taking on good leadership role, advice ongamnikeza yona?
Young person ofuna ukuba
yes, ufuna ukuba leadership.
Yeah. No, I think there's this perception yokuthi i-leaders iziyadla and whatever maku leadership uyayithola imali noma uyithola kanjani lo mshikashiko owenzekayo.
Yes.
Now, so into engayi-advisa, you need to have a stomach to make unpopular decisions when you want to be a leader, because when you are a leader there are people who are electing you to benefit ukwenza izinto ezi-wrong. Not all people aba-electayo bak-electele ukuthi bafuna kube right ekuhlaleni. They elect you so that babe ne-passage yokwenza izinto
ezi-wrong.
So I would say you need to have integrity. You understand?
Yes.
You must have stomach to make unpopular decision. By saying you need to have a stomach to make unpopular decision, you must be able to say, MK Mganam, this is not correct for the community. Because maybe I'll be entrusted with, let's say, 1,000 mshongo of you. Then when I say, yeah, I'm Andwana, must start noba yetuba.
Yeah, tunyane.
Yeah. Of which iyenzeka alone. Because we always accuse the government or leaders of being corrupt, whereas we are corrupt ourselves. The organization yethu ikhe yadisappear by more than 5,000 with one of our own members. You understand?
Yes.
So what is important is integrity. You must be able to do what is right even if no one is watching. You understand?
Yes.
And
yes, sir.
You must understand in leadership it's all about serving people. Material or economic benefits, it's a reward. Kumele ungene usazi lapha uzawuthukwa uaccuse ngezinto ongazenzanga. Mawubona uthenga 2 kuthi udlala imali yethu as if kukhona imali oyitholileyo. So you must go there understanding the dynamics and the challenges the leadership. leadership should not be about status. You must know that you go there to serve and to achieve a particular objective, because you are leading without goals and objectives.
Yes. Okay.
That's the problem. Yes.
Okay. So sesivala le show. So unyaka usaqala and already sewakhona ama projects esiwaranile. What is it that we also need to expect from uMonde Mzimkhulu plus ne leadership yakho throughout nje unyaka ka 2025 ngawapha ama activities azayo?
Okay. Currently from next week Monday to Friday I'm going to University of Pretoria.
Okay.
A Graduate Institute of Business Science. I'm the representative, one of the representatives from the company that I'm working for. There will be there will be national delegates from all over South Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going there through my experience in retail management and also through e-qualifications. What you can expect is economic indaba or economic codesa or economic what from me to plow back whatever information enzobe ngiyithole lapha.
Okay.
I want to assist local businesses in terms of formalizing and professionalizing their businesses. The reality is ugovernment ezinto azikhulumayo zikhona. Nje ndiva abantu kuthiwa uyaxoka upresident make sithi uavele 1 billion for young people or small businesses. That thing, it's a reality. Our Minister of Finance will talk next week. The problem is ugovernment bakunikeza imali kumele akwazi uku-accounta ukuthi ndinikeze i-MK podcast with this registration number. This is what MK podcast is going to do with this money. This MK podcast has a potential to make a profit of this. This MK podcast has a potential to employ these people in 5 years or in 10 years. You understand?
Yes.
Because you are the very same people who will accuse the government tomorrow if uve wakunikeza imali without necessary ukuthi idliwe lo mali.
Yeah. Okay.
There is money that is coming to assist small spaza shop to fight against foreign-owned businesses. But the problem is, if unikeza umuntu nje without financial background or inventory background i-10,000 or istoko se-10,000 uzasimanage in such a way now ukuthi sizamgeneratela another money.
Yes.
So you can expect financial trainings, inventory trainings from my company and from the organizations that I'm serving, because I'll be partnering with also organizations like yes. So but these are the skills that I'm going to plow back to e-community Sugagwe.
Okay. No, Mr. Monde siyabulela sengexesha lakho and nange insight osinikeze yona namhlanje. There's actually a lot that we should learn, especially as abantu abatsha. Yabona. You've mentioned indaba ye SANCO taking i-alliance ne-ANC, of which yilonto leyo eye yamosha izinto ezininzi, more especially kwi-leadership yayo kwi-community. Indoni nizoyenza ngalonto leyo? Because now seniyayazi ba okay, we cannot reach this number of people or i-target ekangaka yabantu because of i-political obstacles esidibana nazo, such as i-alliance leyo. Given that kuna le alliance le, are you maybe in future going to cut ties with the ANC and then nithi SANCO structures izimeleyo ngoku representing wonke ama political parties? So whoever that's from wherever political party afuna ukuzojoin SANCO angazi azoyijoin. Are you planning on cutting ties ne-ANC or what?
I'm not aware of any discussions around that, but what I can tell you, SACP has taken a decision ukuthi ibigwe alliance ne-ANC, but it's going alone to contest the elections.
Okay.
So now we don't know where we are standing as Isango, whether we are saying we are going to contest, assist the SACP, or we are staying with the ANC.
With the ANC.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not aware of any discussion like that.
Okay.
But before we close, I think I'll not be doing it justice if I'm not congratulating you guys. You are inspiring. You are inspiring the community here too. I was, as look on the post about these posters, people are so interested. People are inspired, and ukubona ukuthi nine subscription that is close to more than 6,000 now.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
It's not a small thing. Given that you are doing these things on your own, you understand that without the financial muscle from the big guns and so on. I think we must congratulate you, and ningadinwa and niboke sometimes check what type of assistance we can assist. I'm not promising anything, but
Okay.
we need a look my leader. We communicate with these leaders as peaceful. If now, but let us go and mobilize people. We are going to tell them that these are the activities that are happening in our communities.
Yes.
What do you have? Because now for you to respect Tumonde Uguti community leader, when you start something like this, I must be able to assist. Not maybe by phone, but to direct you to the correct doors that may assist you Uguti will be successful in the future.
No, siyabulela Mr. Monde. Vele we want to grow to that extent because vele politics the community yethu nendaba zama leaderships thina bantu abasha we don't engage kuzo. So the platform lena is created for bangaba sizofumana information on leadership, on politics, on social development, like zonke izinto that are helping in developing a community. So this is going to be a platform that is open for leadership from our structures are different to say, guys, come and share information. If ever it comes to a point where nifuna ukuyenza ama press conferences, izani, do that sibizeni sizoza sibe khona and make sure that we are getting the word bangaba iphumele ebantwini. So ndiyabulela ngokwenza ixesha bangaba usifakashele namhlanje, and hopefully xa niphinda invite we are going to you are going to come, because I think sizothekla more kwi politics, because I've actually learned bangaba I background yakho it's political driven kakhulu.
yes
Yes.
The colleague leader from University of KwaZulu-Natal. I'm not sure if he has landed Liverpool. There's Chief VP ANC Mtumiseni Nduli, then he head of presidency MK or Makasela Mzobe. I was leading with those guys.
Okay.
Yeah, but unfortunately, politics is like hazy. There are better people to represent me.
Okay.
Mr. Nkosi, I think I cannot speak on behalf of the ANC here.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
And also for Mhlongoview, I'm no longer an active member of Mhlongoview Community Development because of the age.
Okay.
So I also love you to invite it. Those are very sharp young ladies.
We are going to invite them. Sizoba invite.
I'm telling you, there is a lot of potential because, and I believe we are in the right step to expose those people, because the manner in which we run our meetings is sense asingakwazi uku identify the cream that can take this.
Yes.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you must judge us by Uguti, who are the leaders this is produced there? Because I believe Uguti, a true leader creates a leader, not followers. But now in the CNZ, we are focusing on creating followers, not leaders. So ngizavuya ngenye mina ukuthi athi omnye umuntu I was identified through a platform
MK.
MK. Yes. People know that I'm a leader today through that platform.
Okay, Babugeli, you've actually heard it from Mr Monde Mzimkhulu obeka guest yethu namhlanje. Ngicela ningalibali ukusubscribe, ningalibali ukucomment, nibuze nama questions. We actually going to invite him kwakhona ukuba ngaba azophendula ama questions enizabe nisibhalele wona. And ngicela ningalibali ukushare channel yethu kuma contacts nakubangani benu and niba encourage nabo ngaba maba subscribe ba comment. Cela ni like guys, ni like umsebenzi wethu and also encourage nabanye abantu kuba ngaba ba like nabo. Mr Monde, ndiyabulela kakhulu for this opportunity osinikeze yona.
Thank you ndiyabulela nami.
Okay, ngosi ba. Sharp.